Hey, hey, hey! I really need to come up with a new intro. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a first impressions of the Covergirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence. I finally was able to get my little handy hands on this. It was a little tricky, I have to say, because they didn't have it at my local Walmart. They didn't have it at Walmart online. So I had to order it from Ulta, and it took forever to get here. And it finally got here a couple days ago, and it just... I don't know if y'all can see this, but like it's like one of those things. You know, see, I'm just like a kid. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my No PoreBlem base redness and pore covering top secret for perfect makeup. I've been using this for a while as a primer, most of my videos. So I'm gonna put it on half of my face, and then we will see just how well this covers, how well it deals with primer, stuff like that, because I wanted to try it like on bare skin, but then also with the primer, so we will see. So I think I'm gonna put the primer on. Which side has more redness? I think this side might have a little bit more redness, but this side's more difficult to cover. So which side do you think? Whatever side has more redness, I want to use the on bare skin, because then I want to really see what it covers up. So we're just going to put this on this side of my face, and hopefully I will remember that, because I'm always forgetting everything. Alright, so sometimes I kind of put it on. If you watch me in my videos, I kind of pat it on a little bit, but Jason says it looks like I'm beating the crap out of my face. I'm not. It's very, very gentle. Like, I'm not. But we're just going to put it on about half my face and then put foundation on. And we will see which side looks better. I don't really do a whole lot of my forehead, because my forehead is pretty just neutral. Like, it doesn't really do anything, you know. I don't have any breakouts on my forehead. Fingers crossed. I don't really get breakouts on my forehead. I don't really get redness. Just it's just a forehead. I don't know what else to tell you. If you were expecting something more dramatic, I don't know what else to tell you. So we're gonna shake this up, but it's not really gonna shake up. So I haven't even opened it, and I will say that Ulta shipped it in this cute little bag. And I do appreciate that, because if I did open this up a little bit, I was going to do an unboxing, but I didn't. But anyway, I did open it up to check and make sure that everything was good, because, you know, when you order cosmetics, sometimes they come and they are exploded. And foundation is kind of a gross one. You know, if it explodes, it kind of goes everywhere. But they put it in a bag, so if it had exploded, it would have been contained in the bag, because I also ordered a few other things. So we're gonna go ahead and see what we have going on here. Okay, it's a little pumpy pump. Now I am gonna put this, should I put it on my hand, or should I just go ahead and put it on the brush? Alright, so I'm gonna put it on my hand first, and we'll see how it blends. Now this is really, really weird. So it comes out in like these little tiny balls, and you're supposed to like obviously like crush them and like blend them together. So it's going to be interesting to see. Oh, there we go. See, you got one little. Alright, we're going to go just a little bit, and then we're going to see. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take my finger, and we're going to kind of stir it up like this. I tried to shake it up, so hopefully the oils will get evenly distributed. It's very oily, so I'm hoping that that's not like how it usually is. But I have dry skin, so we will see if it works on my dry skin. Remember, this side of my face is bare, and this side has primer. So let's go ahead and go in with the brush and kind of blend it in. it does, okay, it does have a little bit of a smell, but like nothing, it's not very strong. I mean, it smells like something that's unscented, honestly. It smells like foundation, but it's not a strong, bad smell. So, I will say, coverage on my hand, you know, pretty good coverage. Not much to cover on my hand, but on my face, not really. Now, this does say, I should have read this before, but it does say, skincare plus makeup hybrid with micro droplet technology. Pigmented capsules blend easily to distribute an even tint and improve tone. Complexion looks plump, refreshed, and more youthful. Clean and vegan formula, dermatologically tested. So directions, it says blend between fingers or with a brush to activate tinted micro droplets and then apply onto face. And this tiny little thing was $22. I was a little shocked. So it says blend between fingers. I'm blending, but not much is happening. Do they mean blend with fingers? Like put it on your face and like blend with fingers? Because I'm starting to get a little bit of coverage. But this is like, it's for a tint, right? So we're not expecting super full coverage with this, but it's just interesting, an interesting test to see. You know, as somebody who has red skin, I am a good person to test full coverage on to see, can it really cover it? So, now I'm gonna put it just a little bit on the brush. I'm not super happy with what I'm seeing thus far. And this is just a first impression. I will keep using this and let y'all know, you know, what I think. So I do think this side I kind of blended with my fingers, so you can definitely see a difference even without primer. I can't really tell. Well, you can. Like this side looks okay. It doesn't look great. But this side you can definitely see all the brush marks. So let's try. Just put a little bit. I'm using so much of this. All right, and then we're gonna try just like blending on this side with our finger and see. Yeah, see, I think you have to almost apply this like with your fingers, because putting it on the brush really didn't help. Putting it on my hand also really didn't do very much. And I've never used foundations like this, so this is, I don't really use a serum foundation. I don't think I've ever used a serum foundation. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I definitely think if you blend with your fingers, you're gonna get way better coverage. At least for me, that's how it's working. But I'm gonna like do the rest of my makeup and then we will see how it does with makeup put on top of it, because that of course is important. Not a lot of us just throw on foundation. Most of us, if you wear foundation, you probably wear other things too. But I don't know, I mean, I've watched videos on how this is like meant to be used. I'm not impressed. I am not super impressed, but we will see how it wears. And okay, you know what, I just want just a little. And I did get the lightest color too, so that could, maybe it's too light for my skin. I don't know. And I don't, yeah, anyway, I don't know. I've seen a couple people try this out and they had okay results. Heard a lot about this foundation. Obviously wanted to try it. So this side is bare face and this side I have primer on. I think there might be a smidge more coverage over here. I don't know. You'll have to let me know what y'all think in the comments. But I'm going to go finish my makeup and I will come right back and show y'all when my makeup is done, what it looks like. And then we can kind of judge it a little bit more from there. All right, so this is the finished look. All makeup is on. My lippy is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick in Rebel Rose. Love this. I don't remember if it lasts a long time or not, but it's a pretty color on me. Anyway, so we tried out the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence today. This is my full face with bronzer, blush, highlight, and I put setting spray. Remember, this side is bare, like this side is no primer and this side is primer, okay? So, that being said, I think you can definitely tell the difference between both sides of my face. Something that I noted personally is that you can see the bronzer and blush clearer on this side with no primer than you can on this side. And I try to apply everything normally, like as I normally would on, when I do my makeup videos. I try to apply everything normally in the same color distribution. Like I'm not trying to go lighter or heavier on either side. So that's interesting to me. My husband also, looked at my face far away up close, and he noticed some breakage, or it was breaking up right around my nose, which I do struggle with. I think a lot of us struggle with that. It's maybe more of a skincare issue. I don't know. I don't notice it severely. Even when I look up close, I don't notice it severely. And because I had him look close, like look for imperfections and stuff like that. So if somebody's close enough to be like, you have it breaking up right there, I think you need to tell them, like, you need to back off. Okay, unless it's like your husband or your kid, right? Like somebody that you don't mind if they're like that close to you. But, I don't know. I will say that like I feel like you can definitely tell. One thing that we also had talked about, my husband and I, while looking at this, is that this side looks a little bit more dewy, whereas this side looks a little bit more matte. And this side is the side with primer. So I don't know. Like I said, I tried to apply highlighter and then I put a little bit more highlighter on this side to try to make it, stand out a little bit more, and it's still looking more matte. Like even in the mirror, I can tell this side's a little bit more dewy or oily. So I don't know what that is. But first impressions, it's different. I don't know if I want to use it with primer or just on my bare face. I have tried the Maybelline Skin Tint. That I will use on my bare face. I mean, you can use it over primer too. It works really good both ways. I feel like the coverage is definitely thicker when you use a primer. But it looks good either way for me, and either way it feels really good on my skin. I don't have really any complaints about that. So, and I know that's a different brand, but this, I don't know. I'm not super for a $22 foundation, and I know that is kind of maybe relatively cheap, but for a drugstore foundation, I don't think that's cheap. I think that's a good priced foundation. When you can get a Jeffree Star concealer for, what is it, $29? Or maybe I'm thinking of Unique concealers. I don't remember how much Jeffree Star's concealers are. But, when you take into consideration that the Revlon foundation that I love is maybe like, at most, maybe $15. And it works so amazingly. There's no learning curve to it. Like, it applies, you put it on, and it's good to go. So for a drugstore, I'm not super impressed, but I am going to keep using this to see, because I'm really curious. Like these little beads have me really intrigued, and it's not just, the whole, thing. I don't know if you can see the bubbles going back and forth, but it's quite oily. I had a problem with it. I will say, put it on my husband's hand, and then I put the primer that I used on his hand, and he kind of rubbed it in so that he can feel it. And he noticed that it was quite oily. It was pigmented, on the hand. And when he washed his hands, it came off pretty easily. Like, there was no issues, which is good. We don't want it, like, if you get caught in a rainstorm, you don't want your foundation, like, running off your face. But when you're ready to go to bed and you're washing your face, you want your makeup to come off without you having to really scrub your face harshly, or without having to use 15 million makeup removal products on your face. So, that's a good thing. I don't know. You'll have to let me know what y'all think. So remember, this side is the naked side, this side is the primer side. I can say naked. This side is no primer, and this side is primer. This is the right side of my face. This is the left side of my face. So I do feel like you can kind of tell the difference. I don't know. I don't feel like it covered up on my nose. My nose is kind of tricky though anyway. I struggle with that because it just likes to be red. I don't know. Maybe I'm secretly Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't know. A little bit out of season by now. But anyway, I don't know. Let me know if you've tried this product and what you think of it. Because I'm not quite sure. I'm going to keep using it and see if things get better. Because I'm really hoping that they do for a $22 drugstore mascara that was originally priced at $15 and then they raised it to $22. So I will be reviewing that in probably a month or two, so be looking for that review. I'm going to give it some time. And of course I'll note any skincare changes too. Because I won't change my skincare routine while I'm using that. So then we'll see if there's any changes, if anything looks better. But anyways, don't forget to go follow me over on the Instagram. Like this video if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video, because you never know what kind of content's going to pop up over here on this channel. I thank you all so much for watching. I love you all very, very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!